IPOB identifies causes of insecurity in Southeast Nigeria. Now to the news info. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has called on politicians in Southeast Nigeria to end insecurity in the region and desist from political witch hunts, mutual recriminations, and backbiting. In a statement issued on Tuesday by its media and publicity, Emma Powerful, IPOB charged politicians in the region to attack the root cause of insecurity in the region, adding that the problem is known to all and sundry. It doesn't require a complex analytical brain to understand that the continued illegal incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, chronic youth unemployment, and the shoot-to-kill and ask questions later policy of Nigeria security agents are the main issues propelling insecurity in the southeast, the IPOB spokesperson said. He added, "We propose that all hands must be on deck to minimize this trend and secure the region before the enemies of our people will leverage this trend to complete the Holocaust they started in 1966. The restiveness being witnessed in the southeast is primarily due to the activities of government-sponsored criminals. If this were not the case, what is stopping southeast governors from honoring their pledge to visit President Tinubu to seek the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?" Yes, so because we know that almost all these things are politically inclined. They have the backings of our politicians. That is why they cannot put an end to insecurity. In the states, they know exactly what to do, but they are not doing it. Powerful noted that Southeast governors know that the release of Kanu will bring the activities of criminal elements in the region to an abrupt end. He said, Southeast Governors Forum must be brave enough to tell the public why they have no desire to work collectively towards bringing an end to the criminal activities of these well-known individuals. Southeast was once known both internationally and locally as the most peaceful and safest region in Nigeria, until ethnic hatred propelled the last administration to launch successive murderous incursions into our land, starting from the Nkpo massacre of the 2016 to Operation Python Dance that claimed thousands of lives. He urged Southeast politicians to wake up and stop sponsoring armed political talks in the region in the hope of discrediting the activities of IPOB. We are demanding that the political bickering among Igbo should stop, so that we can all work together to separate the common criminals from legitimate agitators, he added. This IPOB wahala and shooting people on sight when you don't even know where they are going to. You don't even know if what they want to do is an emergency. The state of insecurity in the south is really, really uncalled for, and the governors are not even doing anything about it. Like they are benefiting from it or something. That is what I feel. They are benefiting from it, and probably they are sponsors of all this insecurity that is going on. That is why they have decided to keep quiet and not do anything about it. Eze Kanaga says Nigerian government is the cause of the insecurities in the southeast. Use police and army to disturb the people. I think they are the ones. Amai Lorenzo says people in southeast are in the best position to say who is killing them in southeast. All these people from north and west trying to tell southeast who is killing them from their region, I still wonder how they reason. Citizens of southeast are the ones wearing the shoes, and they know where it is paining them. They are the only ones that can perfectly say what they are passing through and who is causing them pains. IPOB have brought more peace and hope. Chukwebuka says this insecurity in Igbo land is artificial so as to drive away people who have started relocating their businesses to the region. Really? Okay, Janirawa says IPOB is the cause of the insecurity, so why do they need to investigate? Because IPOB is saying they are not the ones, so they need to investigate. They really need to know the people that are really behind this thing. Truthful Danjuma Aladi said, as a Hausa man, we all know that IPOB is innocent. It is high time we should let these people go peacefully. Those insecurities were all manipulated by the federal government and some of the southeastern governors like Hope Uzodinma and David Umahi and the rest of them. Most of us Hausa people support Igbos and Mr. Kanu. Igbos are peaceful. Let this be solved in peace and not by war. Let the Igbos go separately. Ya Allah, yes, please. Because it is not by force. If they say they want to go, leave them alone. It is not by force. You don't want them to do anything. You don't want them to be in places of power. You don't want them to participate in anything going on in the country. And they say, okay, if that is what you want, let us go in peace. They are not even causing problem. Just let us have our own Biafra nation. Yes, you have refused them. What exactly do you want from these people? IPOB is definitely innocent because we know how politics work in this country. They will instigate some people to go and do the fighting and everything, then they will pin it on IPOB. They will wear uniforms like IPOB, claiming that it is IPOB, but meanwhile, it is not IPOB. It is very, very possible for that to happen. Prince Don said it is very simple. Release Kanu and have peace. Once Kanu is released, there will be sanity everywhere. But they have refused to release him now. They have been begging and begging and begging that they should release him. Since they have not. Even after the court has said he is free to go, but DSS still kept him in custody. For what? We don't know. Charles Ekaibu says, politicians are the remote cause of insecurity in the Southeast. They do hire assassins to eliminate poor citizens. Yes, it is very, very possible. It is possible. They are politicians. They can do and undo. There's nothing they cannot do. So you cannot trust them that they are not the ones that are causing this IPOB wahala. Sending people to go and kill people, and then they will blame it on IPOB because they don't want IPOB to stay. They don't want them to function in the states. It is possible. Imam Adu says they were warned in 2015 and 2016 that unplanned Biafra agitation will plunge the Southeast into crisis, but they ignored everybody. You can preach non-violence all you want until your brother or sister is spied by the police or army. That is when you realize that every human has a breaking point. Yes, your non-violence gospel is because you have not been pushed to the breaking point. Even Jesus reached his breaking point with Herod and called him a fox. The truth is that if you fail to learn from what happened to your father and make a better plan, it will happen to you. My advice to IPOB is to focus on getting Kanu out. That should be the project, no matter who they need to talk to. Even if Simon Ekpa and his group destroys the entire Igbo land, it will not give them Biafra because the decision on Biafra will be made in London and Washington DC and not in Abuja. And no black African will be there if they ever decide to make the decision, just like South Sudan. You can blame everybody, but Southeast was peaceful before Uwazuike drank his kaika in 1999. He was subdued and we enjoyed a relative peace until 2015. So nothing happens for nothing. There has never been a non-violent revolution. Those who preached non-violence died of violence from other people themselves. Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr., IPOB planned on hope. Nigeria was not colonized and amalgamated with hope. The British took years to plan it, so getting out of it will not be simple as they are making it look. I said it before that when Nigerians are ready to take over their countries, when people are ready to say enough is enough, it's going to be through tears, sweat and blood. It's not going to be an easy defeat because these people, they don't want to leave power. They are so corrupted to the level that they can do anything, they can kill, they can do anything to make sure that they remain in power. So Nigerians must be ready to die, to face anything that comes before we finally get to our destination, our promised land. That is just it. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.